guys. Divine Pisces 222. Happy Friday, everybody. So today is the last day for the contest to win a free reading. And of course, I am going to link the video for that in the description box for you guys. And I also want to thank everybody who has subscribed and everything so far. I really do appreciate it. I'm really enjoying hearing about you guys' stories. And also, like, if you want to email me your story, if it's something you don't want to share in the collective, that's totally fine. Email me. I'd be happy to read it. I love learning about everybody else's journeys. I also I want to let you guys know I did a follow-up energy check-in with Charlotte from Happy Twins 1111 yesterday. Got some good news. And I will say, all day yesterday I was feeling a crazy pull in my solar plexus after she cut some cords for me and my twin. And then all the rest of the day, oh my goodness, I felt him all day long. It was so distracting. I was just kind of like, dude, leave me alone, I'm working. It's like, I can't get my work done. So if you guys haven't booked a session with her, I highly recommend it. She's amazing. I call her Glenda the Good Witch, to myself, of course, because she just reminds me of Glenda. But she's so sweet, and she knows things that she really should know, and it's just, I don't know, I really like her a lot. So I definitely recommend checking her out. She can actually tell you if you're working with a if you're dealing with a real twin or not, and all that sort of thing. And it's actually really affordable. So, and she does it live. She does it live on Skype. So definitely check her out. And of course, she is going to be linked in my description box. She usually is. So check her out. And all right, well, let's go ahead and get this started today. Thanks, guys. All right. Yeah, okay. So some of you definitely are going to be getting communication, I feel. A very strong urge to communicate from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. And again, it could be 5D communication, but I do feel like in this case it is 3D. So some of you, I feel like, are going to be getting texts, messages, possibly phone calls. Maybe even emails, I feel like. Maybe some of you who have blocked your Divine Masculines, maybe they're going to try to reach out to you via email. Okay. Divine Feminines, I do feel like it's like some of you really, really want communication, and then the rest of you are kind of like, I'm good. So, I mean, it's up to you whether you Queen of Swords him or not, but he is going to try to reach out to you, and it may be triggering, okay? That's what this is telling me. So again, just ground yourself. So he may be reaching out to you, and it may be triggering. So just ground yourself here. Get yourself nice and rooted. I believe, yeah, this is also telling me some of you are feeling incredibly, incredibly stubborn right now. So it's almost like roles are switching. Okay, Divine Feminine, I think, and this, I know this is true because I've talked to some of you about this. You're very, very fed up, very frustrated, and just kind of digging your heels in at this point. But you don't want to dig your heels in too much, right? Because the goal is ultimate union. So let the triggers come. You want to let them come, but you don't want to, make it harder for yourself or your twin. I do, again, feel a lot of sexual energy in this collective, and I know I was feeling it like crazy in my sacral chakra yesterday, my solar plexus and my sacral. Crazy. So a lot of you feeling a lot of sexual energy between the twins here. Also, again, frustration, a lot of need to communicate this passion. I don't know, maybe some of you... Sorry. Some of you having sexy dreams, I feel like. That's what it's telling me. Like, I don't know how to word that, so that's how I did it. So maybe some, astral, whatever going on here, guys, between the twins. If so, great. Good for you. That's awesome. Oh, wow. All right. One more. Huh? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah. A lot of sexual energy. A lot of sexual energy. A lot of subconscious communication. Still a lot of downloads from the universe, I feel, and mostly with the divine masculine at this point. I feel like the divine masculine is getting a lot of triggers, getting a lot of things coming in here, and it's like really making him think, going within and just thinking about things probably a lot more than he would have initially. Okay, so divine feminines, if you've been doing your work, you've been doing your healing, keep doing it, because I think it is finally opening up for him. All right, let's take a look at the divine masculine collective. See what's going on today. Yeah, a lot of passion. Feeling really, really, I think, a lot stronger than he had been feeling. Almost like he's really ready to take that leap, to move on, to get out of that situation that's been making him feel stuck. He really wants to move towards you and show you how he's improved, developed, changed. This is telling me some of you who have actually been in relationships with your divine masculine before, maybe you separated for, maybe he had issues. I feel like he had a lot of codependency issues as far as substance abuse, infidelity. And he wants to come in and he wants to show you how he's changed and the reason that he's changed. It could be why he's wanting to communicate. Yeah. He's feeling that emotional connection, feeling that pull here towards you. Okay. And again, some of you may be dealing with a Leo. You may be a Leo. Okay. But yeah, he's definitely feeling that connection here, that emotional connection here, and he really wants to come in and he wants to tell you about it. It's good news. Good news. But he is still, there are still some divine masculines here that are still stuck in their own webs, so to speak. The webs that they spun, and they're afraid that if they let go, they're just going to, like, fall on the swords, right? So keep doing your healing, keep sending him love, keep sending him, all the good things that you can send him to help him realize that he's not actually stuck. This is an illusion, right? This is an illusion. And those karmic cycles that he's been in that have been helping or keeping him stuck here, they are going to come to an end, he may let go, he may fall on the swords, but he'll be fine, right? He's just got to let go. He has got to let go. Huh. This was at the bottom of the deck, so that's interesting, right? Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah. Leo coming in very strong here, which I find interesting, but also Gemini, I feel, here. And then, of course, this is telling me, again, it's kind of conducive with what I was saying earlier, where he's feeling a little bit stronger about coming to you and talking to you about what's been going on with him, which is good news, right? It's good news. Even some of you who are like, I don't care if he communicates, it's still good news, because he is going to at least tell you a little bit about what's been going on with him, maybe in his karmic situations, maybe between him and a job or something that has been keeping him from communicating with you. But he definitely wants to come out and he wants to proclaim his loyalty here, right? Get out of that ego a little bit, right? He definitely wants to share his emotions right here. He wants to come in, he wants to tell you about what's been happening, about the towers that he's been experiencing, about all of the information he's been getting from source, and explaining to you how he feels about you. And it's something he couldn't do before, because either A, he was afraid of it, which is common, or he was feeling guilty for some reason, whether, maybe it's because of his family, maybe you have different belief systems, or of course if either one of you are in a relationship or both of you are in other relationships. He's feeling guilty about that. So, but now he really wants to come in and he wants to tell you about it, right? His true self is very strong right now. Very strong. So it's like his higher self is finally starting to win this battle, right? Because he's been so stuck in these belief systems. He's been so stuck in how he was raised and not wanting to disappoint his family or not wanting to disappoint his children, maybe. I sense children in this particular collective. A lot of divine feminines, a lot of divine masculines with children, which really just complicates the karmic situations, right? It's not so easy to walk away when that's the case, right? But I do feel like divine masculine is feeling, again, a lot stronger. He's feeling a lot more balanced. He's getting those downloads from source here, okay, and it's causing him to stand in his truth a little bit more. Even if it's not specifically with the journey, he is at least telling people how he feels. Okay, he's been stuck for a long time, not able to tell people how he feels because he's afraid of disappointing someone. He's afraid of disappointing himself. A lot of deep-rooted inner child issues here of inadequacies, I feel. A lot of inadequacies, maybe growing up, not feeling good enough. So that's been keeping him stuck. He's feeling a lot better now. He's feeling like he can actually come out and communicate in the 3D about what's been happening. Not just to you, but maybe to his karmic situation, so his job or karmic partner, his family. Maybe he's dependent on he's dependent on his family. He could be, not maybe not in a good financial place right now, and that's what had been keeping him stuck. But he's starting to finally get out of that, and he wants to tell you about it. Okay, so that's good. All right, so let's check on Divine Feminine. What's going on? Yeah. Okay. So 4 of Cups. So Divine Feminine, I feel like, has been really, again, she has been, this particular collective is kind of like, I'm good. Been going within, doing her work, which is good. That's what you're supposed to do. That is what you're supposed to do. You're kind of detaching from the 3D stuff. You're going within. You're talking to Source. You're really trying to find that inner guidance that you need, and that's exactly what you need to do. So definitely keep doing that. And while you're doing that, a lot more things are coming to light. I feel like Divine Feminine is getting a lot of epiphanies. Okay. A lot of illumination here. Maybe these tower moments that she's been having has really brought a lot of things to light for her in her own situations, I feel like, in her own karmic situations, with her own family, with her own job, what have you. So you're mirroring each other here, and that's the point, right? You work on yourself. You help your divine masculine work on himself, because you are the leader in the you are the leader in the 5D, right? As within, so without. And yeah, Divine Feminine really taking in that knowledge, really getting that information from source and drinking it down, right? But don't forget your Divine Masculine here. I know, you're supposed to work on yourself. I got it. Don't forget your Divine Masculine, okay? And, if you have karmic situations that need to wrap up here, you need to make sure that you do that, okay? So, being selfish in a way is good, but you don't want to be overindulgent in that, right? There is such a thing as too much, okay? Definitely I feel like this collective, it's like they're not as emotional as they had been, right? I feel like for a while they were really, really emotional, but now they're starting to kind of ground themselves and not as emotional as they were. However, it's like the emotions are starting to creep back in. They're feeling a lot of emotions, I feel, from their divine masculines right now, still, with the purging that had been going on and everything surrounding Lionsgate, right? So Divine Feminine, not necessarily in her fifi, that's not what this is telling me. It's more like a return to a control of the emotions. It was like she was super, super in her fifis, and then she had to detach from her fifis, and now she's learning how to control them because of that detachment. Does that make sense? So that's good. We're making progress here, and that's exactly what you want in order to reach this, right? So union, right? Two of Wands makes the Four of Wands, 11, 11. Okay? So, manifest, keep going, guys. You guys are doing a great job. Things are really, really amping up here. I can feel it. Like, the energies surrounding me the last few days have been pretty crazy. Alright, let's get some messages from our Divine Masculine Collective to our Divine Feminines today. Alright, so while this isn't a soulmate connection, obviously, you know, but they're already with you in spirit. Okay, believe this and they will manifest physically, right? Manifest. Manifest. Oh, I'm going to hair on my nose. Alright, let's get another one. Ooh, we got two more. Laughter is the best therapy, right? Keep yourself happy. Keep yourself in your bliss. Find humor in the everyday. Find humor in the things that, you know, frustrate you. Make fun of yourself, right? Life is a game. Yeah. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads, right? So go with the flow, trust source. Remember that everything happens in divine timing, and release control. All right, let's get some messages from source for our Divine Feminines today using Spirit Animal Oracle. Again, trust the universe. It will provide. Manifest. Manifest. You've got this. Okay? Don't be afraid of the past. You don't want to block it out. You want to learn from it, but you don't want to dwell there, right? Don't dwell in the past. Remember all the good things that you have in your life that have come because of the past, you know, and that is your truth. Stand in your truth. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. You have control over yourself. Okay? Watch your words, watch your thoughts, keep them positive, because if you're thinking negatively, so is your Divine Masculine, remember? Think positive, think positive, think positive, and trust in the great mystery. Trust in the universe. It's got you, okay? You've got this, guys. You've got this. Alright, well that's it for today. Thank you guys so much. If this has resonated, please like, share, subscribe. And I hope you guys have a happy Friday. Okay? I'll see you guys later.